Hello, welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Blazing Blade support conversations. Last time we did Nino's conversations, of course. Let's do Pent and Canas this time, I think. Let's take a look. Oh wait, no, yeah, we already did Pent and Louise as well, so let's take a look at these C and B rank ones. Let's take a look. Hold on, I've seen this one. Yes, I have, sorry. We already did all of Eric's ones, of course. Let's take a look at Pent and Canas then. I wonder where it went. If I dropped it, it should be around here. Excuse me, that book. Oh, is this yours? It looked interesting, so I started reading it. I'm sorry to have kept it from you. Oh, that's perfectly fine. I just didn't know you had an interest in ancient magic. You look more like one who specializes in the magic of nature. Very perceptive. Well, my knowledge is but a candle to your mastery's blaze. Are you not Lord Pent, the Mage General of Etruria? That is correct. Wow. Goodness, in the flesh? Well, my wife would not believe this. I'm sorry, who are you? Oh, I'm Canas. I have only just become a shaman, and your wife is a magic user. Yeah, that's why she just thinks you are the bee's knees. I feel like I've read this. I think I read it in the story mode, though. Because we might have done that one. What an interesting pairing. I had heard that there was a scholar of ancient magic who had married a magic user just to learn more about his field. I guess that's true. I'm still just a scholar at heart. That is my true calling. You went from scholar to shaman. Quite an interesting history. You really must tell me about that sometime. Well, you say it all started. Yeah, I remember, because I didn't find out the continuation of this. Canas. Afternoon, Lord Pent. Here's a book I borrowed. It was truly fascinating. I'm glad it pleased you. I have collected a great number of books on elder magic, and I thought I had read them all. But to find one of such high quality that I did not know of, I do believe this is the last surviving copy of this book. As I told you before, knowledge of the ancient magics have been passed down in our family for generations. Even this book was to be passed to one of my 3 brothers, and all 3 are now dead. Wait, what? Good lord, man, you must be... Oh no, they're alive, but barely. They merely subsist. Where did that even come from with Pent? As you know, other magic is based on the forces of darkness. It is even more powerful than nature magic, which often is called anima. But to use this magic, you must invite the dark forces within you. The temptation to submit to darkness is great. Unfortunately, the darkness took my brothers. They live and breathe, their eyes open and close, but they do not move, they do not speak. There's no guarantee that I will not join them. Truthfully, it scares me. However, I must see the other side. My curiosity pushes me even deeper. It will be my undoing. This is the course of knowledge. I am the same way. I knew you would understand. If it pleases you, keep that book. I cannot do that. It is an important part of your family history. Yes, but it is written by my mother. If I ask her, she will write it again. Unbelievable, you tell me that this book was written by someone still alive? Your mother, how could... Her name is Nime. Oh! They're related? I didn't realize. Okay, she's an odd character. She's known to some as the Mountain Hermit. Canas, you were the son of Nime. You know of her. Every mage knows of Nime the Hermit, so you're the Hermit's child. That is remarkable. What is the matter? Yeah, it's kind of nice taking a look at these after, well, nearly finishing Binding Blade. I have one more video to record. It's pretty cool. I mean, the same thing with the Hawkeye conversation with, I think it was Louise, where they talked about Igraine. I would have missed that if I didn't play Binding Blade, so that's really cool. You must excuse me, my lady wife Louise will never believe this. Fair enough. Hawkeye Pent. We saw this one in the main series as well. Whoa! Okay. Listen, it is Hawkeye's signal. The battle soon begins. Oh, okay. I wonder how many men lost their lives after hearing the yell of this brute. Sorry, I'm gonna do that again because... Oh, the background's random? That makes so much more sense now. Okay, yeah, sorry. Those who call him Mad Beast Warrior were fairly accurate. Yeah, okay. Rather short one. Let's take a look. So, I wonder what forces Nurgle has mustered. It chills me to the bone to think of it. I do not understand. What don't you understand? You people do not seek out battle, but when magic is involved, you become ravenous beasts. Why is that? Is that how we seem? Strange, but you're right, we do not seek out battle. Still, the concern over magic, it does drive people a bit mad, and the greater the power of that evil, the more it sucks into its maw. Hawkeye, I'm fine. I will not lose myself into the great dark force. I believe you. But magic and knowledge have been the end of many men, and it could be the end of you or me. Okay. Ominous. Fiora, they're in the sky. Lord Pent, please forgive me for taking so long to report the mission you entrusted to me, Fiora. I guess, my lord, we were not strong enough. We were ambushed on the Dread Isle and the mission ended in failure, but Lord Elwood did lend his aid and we were able to gain some information. Oh, that's nice, world building or lore building. Oh, okay. Allow me to give you the details. Fiora, please. Don't worry about that for now, it is I who should apologize. What for? I understand you lost companions on Valor. It is my fault. I should have provided better information. I have no idea there was such danger. No, my lord, it was carelessness that invited danger my own. There is no reason for you to feel responsible, but I take full responsibility for the failure of my mission. And now, if you'll excuse me. Okay, be right. Firo, may we speak for a moment? My lord Pent, what are you doing here? Please do not concern yourself with me. You should be by your wife's side. Take this. This is a jewel. I know it is not much, but we travel lightly these days, and it is all I could find. It is a token of my appreciation for you and your compatriots. Please accept it. If it is a matter of payment, I have already been set to take the gold it brings you and give it to your families of your fallen friends. It is no compensation for their loss, but Lord Pent, you are too kind. The other nobles think of us as pawns in their game. No one concerns himself with the death of a pawn, and that is to be expected. We are, after all, mercenaries. Fiora. Lord Pent, we are grateful for your kindness. You have always treated us as equals. Even those who fell in the Dread Isle were proud to have served you, as am I. So please, Lord Pent, please rely on our lances. Let us fight for you. This is the wish of the Knights Filia. Okay, very cute. Canas. We did Canas Pent just then. We did Canas Nino. Yeah, we've done all of Nino's ones. Done all of Renault's ones. We've done all of Bartray's, so it's just Canas Vader. This is going to be a very short video. We could try maybe another one. How much does Lowen have? Well, Lowen does have quite a bit though. We'll see. Let's jump into Canas and Vader for a sec. Hey you. Oh, hello there. Hey you Pikachu. Do you all remember that game? I'm called Canas. Who asked you, Wonpate? And what are you doing reading the Heat of Battle? Oh yes, there's a dragon human war and an annotated chronicle. It's about the war 1,000 years ago against humans, and I don't care what book you're reading. I want to know why you're even reading in the first place. Oh, I see, forgive me. I can't believe we're fighting on the same side. Who's running this army? I hope they don't expect me to fight for both of us. Now get out of my way unless you want to get stepped on. I'm sure some people would take up that offer. Pardon me. B-rank? You again. Just my luck to have to tear the battleground with a nut like you. It has been a while. Are you still wasting your time studying that ridiculous babble? You never give up, do you? No, I never do stop studying. Knowledge is in its own reward, Vader. By the way, this is dark. I didn't ask you, troll. Forgive me. Why do I have to be paired with a useless West-troll like you? It's infuriating. Give me that. Hey, that's a very rare book, and it's mine. Umbrill, tasty, eat it up. No, please don't, why does he have to devour it as if it was so appetizing? So I guess Umbriel is the dragon's name. Hey you, I thought I told you a lesson, and here you are reading again. Hello Vader, I am indeed reading this as... I didn't ask. Oh well, excuse me. I thought I would bring a book today that you might find interesting. It's about wyvern-mounted combat. Wyverns? Yes. Do you know of them? They're rather mysterious creatures. She literally rides in one. What are you talking... According to this book, they're all white and normally appear in lakes. And it says that they cry scrawl from time to time. Just once, I sure would like to have made a real one. You stupid? Was my description inaccurate? Your skulls are all bumbling fools. Give me that useless book. Umbriel, here's some more light reading. Oh dear, not again. And he finds that one positively irresistible, doesn't he? Cute, that's funny. Alright, well it's only 8 minutes, let's jump into Lowen stuff as well. I've done Lowen Rebecca, and we just have 4 more. Okay, Lowen Eliwood, let's take a look. Oh, it's an interesting bearing. Lord Eliwood, please forgive me. What is it, Lowen? You mustn't forgive me. Oh, you must forgive me. I had no intention, I'm sorry. Oh, what General Marcus to find out. I'm finished through? I don't know. Lowen, perhaps you could tell me what happened. Yes, my lord. It is that, this morning, you see. Did you eat breakfast, my lord? Breakfast? As I thought you hadn't had breakfast, have you? Yes, now that you mention it. I was busy, I must have forgotten. I knew it. It is my fault. I overslept. And now Lord Eliwood has gone without breakfast. Oh, Lord, please, missing one meal is not such a big affair. Oh, but it is. It's the most unforgivable oversight. If the stomach is empty, empty too lies the heart. You know the proverb. Actually, that's the first time I've heard that one. You must remember it from henceforth. If the stomach is empty, empty too lies the heart. Remember? Yes. Good. Then I shall bring something for you to eat forthwith. Lowen? What's wrong, Lowen? Lowen! Okay. Lowen, how do you feel? Oh, Lord Eliwood, how embarrassed I am to faint before you like that. It's really no matter, but may I ask you something? Yes, your will is my command. When you collapsed then, was it really because you hadn't eaten breakfast? Yes, of course. I see. What, do you mean to say, Lord Eliwood, that you never collapse? Not just from missing a meal or two, no? Truly, how very odd. Is something wrong, Lord Eliwood? Just a passing faintness? Lord Eliwood, perhaps. Yes? Perhaps you did not eat your breakfast. After I'd given you such thorough warning. Wait right there, I'll bring you something. Lowen, wait. I'm better one, Marcus. Okay. Lowen, Oh, Lord Elwood, how are you today? I like how bubbly, or like, I don't know, like, sort of, what's the word? I know the Japanese word, the English word's not coming to me. Clumsy, sort of, that Lowen is. It's pretty cute. Have you probably broken your fast? Yes, quite. Indeed, that is good to hear. Lowen, I've been meaning to ask you. How was it? The taste, I mean. I was rather proud of my work today, I must admit. Oh, wait a moment. The food I'm eating, you've been preparing it? Why, yes. You're an esquire, why? My father was a chef to the previous Marquis of Foray. In other words, Lord Edward, he cooked for your grandfather. Let him cook until he threw out his back, that is. Your father too acquired a taste for his cooking, you see. Whenever I had the pleasure of joining him on his tours of domain, I always took it upon myself to prepare his every meal. Oh, I get it now. I'm afraid I do not know your tastes, Lord Edward. Everything I have made on this trip has been things your Lord Father Albert favoured. I do hope you find them suitable to your palate. For an esquire such as yourself to cook, with your patrol and watch duties, where do you find the time? I mean, you really don't have to. Ever since Lord Albert went missing, Lord Albert's meals have grown smaller. You don't eat. Lady Eleanor and General Marcus have been quite concerned. Yet when you left on your journey and I began to cook for you, we found you would eat more. I've been cooking ever since. No, and I had no idea. Please don't think of it. Seeing Lord Albert healthy brings us much joy. Thank you. I will do my best to clean my plate henceforth, hungry or not. I mean to tell you the food has been quite delicious. Thank you, my lord. Well, that was very, very wholesome. Let's take a look at Marcus and Lowen, two paladins. Lowen, what are you doing? General Marcus, have you forgotten everything I taught you? Be ever vigilant in surveying the field. The enemy could always catch you unawares. Do not let your inexperience be the downfall of an army boy. Yes, sir. I understand. You've got a hard boy, but that's about it. If you don't have the steel in your mind as well as in your belly, then you don't deserve to wear it. Yes, sir. But your lance thrusts are looking better. Yes, sir. As per General's orders, I do 1,000 thrusts every day. Idiot. You're still but half a knight, and half a knight must practice twice as hard as a full knight. Do you think you'll make progress by doing the bare minimum, whelp? No, sir. At that rate, you never become a true knight of Foray. Not like Harkin and Isadora. Yes, sir, I will try harder. Very strict. Okay, What can't you stand up, Lowen? What kind of knight can't take a single blow of my spear? Yes, sir. And again. Grah. Okay. Oof. Huh. And how about this one? Lowen, if a mere glancing thrust like that is enough to dismount you, you need far more training. Now listen, before we meet to spar again, not yet. I can still take more. Sir Marcus, please continue. Alright, then let's next take that. Okay, I guess it's improving. Lowen. Yes, sir. Well done. Sir? You've stood up quite enough, and what's more, you've distinguished yourself in battle, son. General Marcus, when we return to Foray, I will see to it that you are properly decorated. Lowen, you have become a fine knight of Foray. Well done indeed. I'm very proud of you. General Marcus, thank you. It is all you're doing, General. Idiot, where is your pride? You are now a knight of Foray, and I'll no longer call you as I have. Learn how to conduct yourself as a knight of the first class, understood? Yes, sir. Rumble. General Marcus, did your stomach just make that noise? It was your imagination. Rumble. There it was again. Alright. Lowen, give them up. Yes, sir, based on the sound of that rumbling, I'd say you need about 5 balls of meat dumpling, am I right? Oh, these are, whoops. I think, he said that, his father said, father's words or something? Fill your heart, but first fill your belly. Now don't you forget that, eh, son? No, sir, I won't. Okay. Sorry I skipped that last bit of dialogue, I wasn't trying to. Lowen and Isadora, let's take a look. 2 more paladins. A Dame Isadora. Sir Lowen, I'm glad you're alive. Recent battles have honed your skill, I see, honed. I heard that the road back from Foray was a gauntlet of enemy units. Yes, it was. It was a long, hard road, but I had much help from my friends. I certainly could not have done it without them. Now that you are with us, I'm sure we are even stronger. We will fight side by side, Lowen. Yes. And Isadora, are you hungry? Well, yes, a little. Then just wait a moment, I should prepare us a feast. Hold on, Lowen. We are in a field. What are you doing with that blanket? Every meal must be taken with the greatest respect for one's food. While I prepare the settling for our picnic, why don't you use my emergency rations and see if there isn't something you might like to snack on? Lowen, would you mind explaining exactly how you managed to fight your way back from Foray while stopping to have a picnic during every battle? Sure. Dame Isadora. Lowen, how are you, hungry? If so, I can easily find a morsel for you in my emergency rations. No, I'm fine, forgive me. I don't think it's right for a knight of Foray to eat in the middle of battle. I can imagine General Marcus scolding us angrily. Are you sure it's not because of Lord Harkin? No, not at all. But Lowen, you have really developed as a knight recently. You're like a different man on the battlefield now. Oh, no. I merely spend my days trying to stay one step ahead of General Marcus. I'm not even close to the level of you and the others. That's ridiculous. If we cross swords now, I think you might land the first blow. Keep striving, Solo. I know that you'll make a grand knight of Foray. I shall, thank you. Okay, A rank. Okay, Dame Isadora, how fare you? If you are... I don't need any food, I'm perfectly full, alright? Oh, I see. Lowen, thank you. You're kind to worry about me, but I'm fine. Dame Isadora, what is it? I'm still inexperienced, but I'll be strong enough to become a knight of Foray soon. I'll become a knight that you and General Marcus and even Lord Harkin will be proud of, so all you need to do is wait. Yes, I know you can do it, Lowen. You're dedicated enough. Thank you. That's all I wanted to say. And so I take my leave. Wait, Lowen. Yes. I'll go with you. We are all in this together as Knights of Foray. Yes. Okay. And let's do Harkin's one. Okay. Lord Harkin. Hello, Lowen, was it? Yes, I'm Lowen. I've been training as a knight apprentice under Lord Marcus. Oh, look out there. Your pack is slipping. Eh? Whoa! Ah! Phew, caught it. Why carry so much baggage on the battlefield? Looks heavy. Are you carrying armor in there? No, these are emergency rations you can't fight on an empty stomach. Lord Harkin, might I interest you in a bite? Oh no, I'm fine, thank you. So you two have come from Foray as part of the Lord Eliwood's guard. Yes, sir. I am really on a page by rank, but there was word that the Knights of Foray were awakened. I beg your pardon. No, right, it's only the truth. I am sorry you had to be here to witness our impotence. Sorry. Lord Harkin. Yep, okay, B rank. Lord Harkin, are you again? Please let me fight by your side. I would learn from the best swordsman in the Foray Knights. You have nothing to learn from the likes of me. What are you saying? You're a fine knight, Lord Harkin. Nay, the finest. There you are wrong, Lowen. I can hardly be called a knight now. That can't be right. I was unable to defend Lord Albert. I am not worthy of my title. You are still young, no regrets, am I right? If you are to become a knight, do not follow my example. Lord Harkin, you are wrong. You are a knight, I know this to be true. Lowen, I was born to peasants. My home was a small village far outside Foray. A village with little value, far from the site of the castle. It was so poor, there was hardly any value to be gained by protecting us from bandits. All knew this for certain. Still, he came to protect us, his subjects. I will never forget that day, not as long as I live. He was a true knight. I wanted to become a knight to become like him. Okay, and the last one? Lord Harkin, thank you. To spend so much time training one as lowly as myself, you do me too great an honor. No, it was I who should thank you. It is as you said, Lowen. I am a knight, I must be. Yet in only a month after losing Lord Albert, I have turned my eyes from duty. I spend my time blaming myself, lost in grief at my lord. I could do nothing to help Foray now when she needs me the most. My heart hadn't taken one step since then. Lord Albert would certainly chastise me. Lord Harkin, what I must do now is protect Lord Eliwood. I must do what I am able to do. You told me that, Lowen, I thank you. My lord, let us be off. We must do that which we are able, that which is our duty. Yes, I almost forgot this one last thing. Lowen, yes, sir? You've progressed well on your way to becoming a knight. Your posture, physique, all are top-notch. Thank you, sir. Therefore, I'd like you to give those ration bags over to Melanus. But what? But what am I to do when I am hunger? And I can do without food for a while. What? That's an old Lowen, now go. Yes, sir. Maybe he's got farther to go than I thought, huh? Okay, that was kind of funny. And of course we've seen Lowen and Rebecca's. That one was rather romantic, actually, if I remember. Okay, let's end things off here. Next time we'll be doing Marcus, of course. Okay, some interesting picks there. Maybe even Priscilla as well. We've actually done quite a few of the Priscilla ones so far, so we might be able to get through a bunch of the rest of them. But we're about halfway, so yeah. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this series, because I surely am. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.